Hello. Bye bye. Welcome to, I guess, the episode Denoted Mango. This is the episode I've waited to do for a while. I mean, it makes sense. It's one of my favorite flavors, so it's all reliable. We'll get into it though. Once again, if you like what you see, don't forget to go to the Facebook. We also have the Discord, which I've accidentally closed. Boom. You can find those everywhere. They're pretty easy to find. Yada yada yada. It will always have the event here, which I like. Kind of like it. Set everything up. Organization. But yeah, you can go to the Facebook, the Discord, as well as don't forget to jump on the EOR mix along. It is what is it again? Toffee something. So I guess Toffee anything. And there's the link. It's free to enter, and there's a little shuffle. So there's a chance to win something, but it's not a competition. Anyway, you can join that. That's free and fun. Yeah, toffee something. Yeah, I guess anything toffee. Have fun with it. Toffees are good. But yeah, that's the ELR mix along. And if you like what you see, go ahead to the Patron. It's always pinned somewhere. Whatever. Anyways, no coffee today. Drinking water. Gotta make more. Gotta grind up some beans. So we'll just go through every, the most popular line by line. And then Fiddy sent me, what is it, 5? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Right? He sent me a range of mangoes from like Flavors and Dumay and a little MF. So yeah, we'll get into that at the end. But yeah, we'll just start with quote unquote the best mangoes. We'll start off with one of the first ones I ever got. Most people ever got. And it's Sweet Mango Capella. Now, this one I like. I don't use it as much anymore. Obvious reasons. There's much better stuff out there. I never got that kind of like overly canned sensation where some people taste the tin of it or the aluminum or whatever steel or metal they use. I don't know. I don't get that, but I definitely get kind of like not canned, but like the syrupy kind of peach. I guess that is the canned one. It's like a mango nectar, but in a can. Does that make sense? Like it's kind of commercialized mango, if that makes sense. Now, to some people, they'll get off notes and all that. I've always loved this flavor. I've thought it's always been reliable. It is pretty weak, like what, 5%? Yeah, 4 to 5%, and it gives you that kind of like syrupy, overly sugared can kind of peach deal. I don't get too much candy. It's just more kind of syrupy to me. I like it. Its only flaw is it's kind of weak percentage wise. Like you have to do it. Like it says 4 there, but for me, I have to do it 5 to like 6. I would say I've tried it above 7, and I didn't like it. It got a little bit too artificially. Is that a word? I made it up. I kind of like it artificially, but it's best around the 4 to 6 range. The problem with it is I feel like it always needs help from another mango, as well as I do like the kind of nectar fake kind of mango that it gives me, but at the end of the day, there's so many better mangoes, so I rarely reach for it. As well as I think this is one of the flavors I need to get more of. But I love it. I'll still get more eventually, but it's not like a die-hard mango anymore. But back in the day, yeah. And this mango specifically is in a lot of commercial recipes, which made me realize why I thought a lot of commercial recipes were kind of mid and, not too authentic. They were more kind of, the fake candy kind. Not much to say about that one, I like it, but like, you don't have, it's a starter mango. And you're a pro. I don't know. I don't have mango TPA because it sucks. You're welcome. This is where it gets confusing with the mangoes and the sweet mangoes and the ripe mangoes. I get them all confused. At the end of the day, all of Favora's mangoes are good. I get them confused. It's like SSA pineapples. It's like, how many pineapples do you have, guys? I can't keep track. I'm losing focus here. Anyways, let's go to mango, which is my favorite. And I still think it's the best one out of the 3. I know that's a little touchy. Don't hurt me. I know you ripeys and sweeties, like that. But I prefer mango Favor, the OG. To me, the problem with mangoes and the problem with a lot of flavors is it's lacking the top note. You get a ton of base and all that. That's great, but you get nothing at the start. and nothing on top. It's not complete. Before a mango is like my crutch. Like we were speaking about sweet mango being kind of you always need to pair it. This kind of like fills it out. Um, you're crazy. It is not overrated. I think it's duly rated because, in my opinion, it's often overlooked. Um, what you get out of it is just a standard kind of uh, mango. Uh, like nothing crazy. You don't nothing too crazy. It's more top notes than anything. It's not too bassy. So a lot of people don't like that. It's not like complete. But what I like about it is it's one of the few mangoes that helps kind of fill out the rest of other mangoes, uh, which is what I like. I just get a natural, no candy, no syrup, uh, not overly sweet mango with little to no body. It's delicious. We'll get to that. But I love it, but once again, it's another one that I don't think does well on its own. I think it does need the bottom, and it needs to get around there. So I do agree with you, it being overhyped, uh, because it isn't complete. But what it does as an additive and a booster and a friend, I like. It has its place, its objective, which has been a problem for me with mangoes. Um, it's either all you taste or nothing. You know what I mean? Yep. But this is one of mine. At the beginning, like the first couple years, I would say it's my favorite. Um, I mean, yeah, everything soul is mid. Philippine mango. I don't have this one. It's another one that, if we read the notes, a lot of my stuff I didn't get based off Dave. So if you didn't know, for some reason, Dave is the original, one of the original members of Noted. And his palette and mine are what I have found to be the closest to anyone else, um, across the board. Um, so a lot of times I go with what he says, but there is a lot of mangoes that I did get, even though very hard to taste at all as a standalone. Works magic and blends. Let's look for someone trusty. Not saying you're not, but anyone I might know. I don't think that's our monk. There has to be someone. Steamboat Willie? That's a great name. I don't know where you get that from. Okay. Oh, Hinnon. Uh, uh, translate that for me, please. Sweet, delicious, and juicier than the regular mango flavor. Which wouldn't be hard to do because if you remember, TPA OG sucks. It's like a juicy version of FA mango. Add a bit of Fuji apple and you should be good to go. Blends nice with cap. Sweet mango. This is an old flavor. Donkey Punch, another great name. We're on a roll. Um, okay, so yeah, it's just whatever. It's not good. All right. Here is where I get confused. Because till this day, let's zoom in so we can talk about. Okay, not that much right there. Let's zoom in. Can I? No, okay, we can't. Can I do? Yeah, let's focus on that. How does that look for y'all? Okay, so let's talk about both of them. All right, because honestly, I don't know which one I like better. I think so. Indian is slightly newer. I think I like Indian a little bit better. And the reason why is Indian is a little bit more boisterous, a little bit more funky, a little bit more ripe, uh, juicy, just slightly more. But back in the day, I put them next to each other. Whenever I think Indian came out last, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I'm not a mango expert, you know what I mean? But they pretty much taste like mango. I couldn't tell, like, it just tastes like another mango. Like, when you go to the store and it it's kind of like, I guess, with grapes now. They found one weird tasting grape, and now everything is a tasting grape. And then you get the grape, and you're like, no, that's just a red grape. Like, what are you doing? Why are you lying to me? There is no bubble gum in this, my friend. It's kind of like that. They're both just different kinds of mangoes, like Sprite to 7 Up. They're at the end of the day, they're both citrus drinks or whatever. Uh, I like Indian better. I just think it's slightly edges. As well as I think should be mentioned that FA Costa Rican or Costa Rica, the special, that one fades, at least for me, after about 2 weeks. Whereas the Indian, not as much. Uh, Beyond that, to me, they're just kind of a ripe yellow mango. Indian special has a little bit more funk or green to it. That was the only thing that I could decipher from the two. Besides that, they're both delicious mangoes. So like, who cares? I think Indian is. I don't want to say significantly better, but I just want to say better because I don't want people to be like, oh, I only have to get one. I think both are good. I think in certain instances, one does a little bit better if you don't want as much green, but at the end of the day, they're pretty similar. Now we can get into. Now, who brought it up? Who brought it up? It was OTB, right? All right. As I go along, the problem with mangoes is they fade, or they're a little sissy. As soon as you bring any other people into the bar, flavors into the party, they get beat up, and the mangoes just lose. Island mango has to be. I mean, I would, as I've gone along, I think I'd put it in my top 2, top 3, might be number 1, honestly. I think when you compare the price and to Fulvora, and then also that it's top, it's not as Island mango doesn't have too much top notes, but its body is amazing. That sounds weird. As well as it doesn't fade as much. It takes probably around 3 to 4 weeks for it to kind of start to fade. So you get a lot more longevity out of it. It's really bright yellow mango, juicy. This is probably the juiciest of them all. It's probably the most pungent, or like the strongest. If we're talking about like in a mix like this, sometimes I mix with this and it overpowers the whole recipe, which I hate. But once you figure out that like it's a 1 to 3% flavor, like 3 here, that's kind of pushing it. You're gonna taste a lot of mango at 3%. Now it's not gonna be like super concentrated. Like you're not gonna have to use 0.25. Don't worry about that. But sometimes it's a Boolean mix. But you're gonna learn that you want that because you don't get that in mango mixes a lot. And as Sam said, it's the most popular one commercially, or one at the top. Yes, OTB. Certain flavors grow with the steep, typically desserts and stuff like that. But a lot of fruits, especially like the lighter ones like strawberries, mangoes, dragon fruits besides Inawera, some of those can fade. It depends. Strawberries are probably the most common because if you watch like the original video of what is it, Amsterdam vapes, I can't remember. The flavor compounds for strawberry just they easily escape, so it's kind of annoying. No, it varies upon the flavor. So some flavors, a good example is FE sweet rice. FE sweet rice fades after 7 days, and then it loses all texture and becomes mushy. FE, I can't go into. We'll go into this one right now. FE mango is like one of the most delicious, probably one of the best mangoes ever. but after 2 weeks, it just disappears. So they vary. Like cream cheese icing from Loran's needs 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, it's like John Mayer singing to you. You know what I'm saying? That's so dumb. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Island mango fades, but everything fades slightly. But to me, it's probably the longest standing and the most dominant up front, as well as overall one of the most tastiest flavors. Uh, Innerwear doesn't do mangoes well, so I've avoided it. They do have one, I think, an odd name. Try to think about it. Can't remember. It's like, I think it's the mango kiwi. This is from a super concentrate. Okay, so it's from, I don't know what that is. Oh, another one. Gee. Uh, Mixed in age. Okay. Boost cantaloupe. It looks like a SC kind of thing. Oh, ironic. All right, here we go. FB. What? I guess I don't have the right label one. Is this the right one? Yeah. Yeah. So, mango FE is delicious. Uh, I absolutely love it. It's like a great artificial orangish kind of mango. I don't know if that counts, but it's kind of on the orange side. Um, it's absolutely delicious. I just hate it. It fades. It kind of sucks. You have to use it like above 3%, like 2 to 3. Yeah. Uh, but it's a tasty flavor. I just wish it lasted longer. It is funky, but not overly funky. It's just kind of normal funks to me. Maybe I've overfunked myself. I've done too much funking around. I don't know. I've gotten too used to it, I'm pretty sure. Like, like I bathe in pink guava from Flora. That wind or rain? Anyways, Effie's great. It fades. But I mean, it's just, you know, shake and vape, 7 days, you're good. I love it. I have a 30 mil and I use it occasionally, but the fading thing kind of annoys me. This is the most fading, at least for my palate. I don't have shisha mango. I don't have Flavor West mango. Has that fun? Um, I guess we could go into this. Um, the mango in this is good. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I state. You don't like stevia. So like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good this flavor is. You're gonna get the earthy notes that stevia gives you, so you're not gonna like it. But if you like stevia, aka me, and no one else, I've never met any of you. If you are, put your hands up. I can't see your hands. Whatever. Put a taco emoji in the air if you love stevia. No one does. I've never met anyone. I like it. It's earthy. Okay. Boo hoo. You don't want your sweetener to be earthy. Okay. I'm not that rich. You know what I mean? The orange is the only problem. It's a very almost floral orange. Those notes might be boosted from the stevia, but at the end of the day, it's a little floral, citrusy, juicy orange. Very almost like a couple days too old. When they start to get a little stiff, like you left it in the fridge too long. Okay, but then the mango's good. It's kind of like a sweet mango, but like a little bit funk added to it. Maybe like a guava or something. Like some kind of green note. Uh, it's okay. It's not the best stevia. There's one that's clearly the best. I can't even remember it, so it's not that great. Um, Not that bad. I would say pass though. All right. So here's where I have the hardest problem with sweet and ripe mango before. Okay, I like regular mango significantly better than the sweet mango and ripe mango. If I had to pick second, I would go sweet. Sweet mango, I think, is very good. I like it. Paired with the OG mango, delicious. Paired with any kind of mango, it's pretty delicious. Uh, I think it excels at boosting other mangoes. It just makes marvelous mixes when you add two of it together. Uh, Sweet mango, I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's just kind of a normal mango sweetness, like from eating a mango. It's not like candied or anything like that. Very authentic. I think overall, Favora does the authentic mango taste the best. Uh, they have the trio, which is a really fantastic trio. But yeah, I like the sweet mango. They're, in the realm of all these mangoes, they taste similar, and it's just kind of, if you're getting yellow, orange, funk, whatnot. This one's just kind of for me, kind of just a blank starting point, which is what I really like. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly objective or offensive. And the funkiness is not like, in my opinion, it's kind of mild. So I enjoy it. I need to work with both of them more. There's so many mangoes. I don't have that. Mangosteen, get out of here. And then there's ripe mango. I definitely think ripe mango is the third out of the bunch. Um, its funkiness is a little bit intrusive sometimes if you don't know how to work with it. Above 1% is where it starts to get a little bit almost spicy to me. It gets a little too rowdy in the funkiness, almost like a bitter note in there. But sub 1% or in par with others, I like it. It does give me kind of like a greenish peel note per se, not like a cucumber, but almost like when you're, you know what I'm saying, like a watermelon. You know what I mean? Like if you did that to a mango, get a napkin. What up, Darren? Yeah, not a lot of people like stevia. I actually used it in my sweeteners for a whole year, and the only problem is it doesn't do what Cap. Oh, I better get rid of this so you don't think I'm like Cap. Super Sweet uplifts. It's like a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? Cap Super Sweet and Neo Tommy super super extra sweet super duper duper whatever. Okay, they're all like, hey buddy, you keep doing you. They're motivational. Whereas Stevia is like, you suck. I mean, you're okay. You could be better. It's, yeah, I don't know. It kind of dulls the recipe. I don't have the OG mango. I don't like mullenberry. I don't have Flavor West. That sucks. What the hell is raw? Mango juice. I had a sample long, long ago. Vape Train makes some good mangoes, then they don't. This is like, if you're thinking nectar, it's not nectar. It's literally kind of like someone took all the green notes and like somehow pine notes and made a juice out of it. And not a nectar, like a watery juice. This is something like a vegan would hand you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a good flavor. Okay, I didn't enjoy it. Do not recommend it. Zamazaw, don't have that. Don't have it. I didn't even know they made a V2, but geez, you suck. What are these weird ones? Candied. Okay, so Candied from Cap is one of the newish, sure. Uh, I don't even know. A lot of those OG mangoes are crap or like 10 years old. You can't find, I don't know. But trust me, you're probably not missing much. I've filtered out a lot of the bull. Candy mango is good. It's decent. Of course, it's artificial, and the artificial has kind of like a waxiness to it. Almost screams like gummy to me. Shocker with the name. It's delicious. They also have a tropical. We'll get into that. Not as I think it was a tropical. Not as delicious. But this one is good, and it really does not insane things in a mix, but it does good things. I guess I'm being stevia right now. It's okay. Like it's good. It's not amazing. It's not gonna change your life, and that's a big problem. It's weak. It's weak. Like what are they gonna say? 3% here? Yeah, no. You got to do at least four, and you got to do. If you do 3 to 4, you got to pair it with another mango because it's very. I don't want to say watered down. It's just weak. But the flavor you get out of it is good. Um, Honestly, I think like incorporating those weird ones like Tart Blast and those weird candy flavors with the regular mango would probably be the better route. Unless you want like specifically like gummy type thing. But at the end of the day, it's okay. Like you passed. All right, okay, Capella. You passed. You got a D. Okay, but you're definitely the dumbest in the room. But it's okay. Okay. Mango fruity juicy. Get out of here. Sparkling mango. Let's do it. Did we do this somehow? I don't know. Sparkling mango. So it's a lot of. It's cold. Ugh, that's me shivering. It's a very cold mango. Okay, heads up. Okay, but behind the mango is kind of similar to the mango that you get in like SSA mango mint, like a nice uh, uh, natural green, almost floral mango. Um, However, the sparkling's a little bit brighter and has a little bit of like syrupiness added to it. This is kind of like imagine a cold mango slapped you and you were kind of okay with it. Okay. Like it's a little bit watered down, like almost kind of gives me like a sparkling water vibe. I know that's not what it's supposed to be, but like kind of watered down in general. Like it's going for like a drink kind of sensation. Man, it's good. It's good. Um, it is tasty. I like it. You definitely have to, deal with the cold. Uh, 3%. I've done it in mixes anywhere from 2 to 4. You can do 2 to 3 is a good starting point. I'd love to see. Yeah, there you go. Juice Junkie said it. It does have that cooling effect, which I don't know your cool ranking. If I were to compare it to WS22, I think when I did like 2 to 3% in a recipe or whatever, it would be the equivalent of adding 0.5 to like 1% WS23, I guess. Somewhere around there. Like it's cold, but it's not like frozen tundra you liquid where you're dealing with tens and tens of percents of WS23. What up, Mike? But it's a good rare flavor that yeah, good luck finding it. It's I think only at Noms and DIY liquid. So if you're here, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot they had this mango passion, pineapple passion from Favora. Um, I mean, if you're gonna be a lazy mixer, this is a great way to be a lazy mixer. You mostly get passion and pineapple, but you do get the mango kind of chilling in the background. It is tasty, but it's too easy. Now this is supposed to be like how like a trio, like a pog per se, but a different kind of pog. This would be a mumpapa, not as catchy. So it didn't catch on like the pogs, which makes sense. Mumpapa is hard to like. It doesn't roll off the tip, pog. I mean, that was a game back in the day where you had these little like JFK sized coins, but they were pogs. They were called pogs, right? And you play a game where you stack them and then yeah. Anyways, you don't even know, but it's pretty good. It's self-explanatory. 1 to 2%. It has really good body behind it. It does well with others, which is what you would want with this. I mean, you could solo it if you want. I wouldn't, just because it's just boring, like we do this to make the decisions ourselves, not to be told what to do. Honestly, I'd rather take all three of their other flavors, their mango, their pineapple, and their passion, and mix them at my own way. I mean, it's either mpapa or poompa, poompa. And you can't say PMP or whatever. That don't count. Have class. Mango flavored jungle. I don't think I have that. Mango guava. I had it in a sample long ago. It's very. Just don't get it. This is the reason why I don't have mangoes or guavas from Flavor West. I put my thumbs up if you're listening. Yeah, so don't get that. Here it is, Mango Tango. Yeah, this is the only good mango you can get from Inawera. Don't hurt me. Okay, I love you, Poland. Mango Tango. What is the other tangerine? Right. Mango Tango. Yeah, it has that picture on it, and it doesn't give me a description. It's some kind of mango mix. I think it's mango tangerine or like mango orange. I don't know. I've ran out of it, unfortunately. This is some, I think. No, Sam got me on to It's a Trap, and I think I got Sam on the Mango Tango, and I only had 15 of it. And it's like a mango tangerine orange kind of vibe. It's more like an orange mango. It's kind of like if somehow you just turned a mango orange color. Because like it doesn't have much like citrusy notes. It's kind of like almost like a papaya or something, kind of like something dull in there. But it's so good, and I want more. But it's one of those random flavors that they've released. They release like 2 flavors every month. Like people don't understand. We always talk about SSA. Whoever left Inawera, they went to SSA because SSA creates like 12 flavors probably once a year. Some kind of BS. I don't know. And then Inaware has like new releases every like week. Sometimes it feels like just 1 or 2, nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But they're always doing weird, funky stuff like this, and this is a good flavor. It's been so long. I wish I'll get more eventually, but I think I only got that direct. Oh, it was a one shot. I never knew it was a one shot. The mango ripe is similar to the sparkling. It's pretty much the same. Recca. So mango ripe, I pretty much get the same kind of mango that's in sparkling, like a yellow ripe, very bright, uh, begging to be in a drink kind of thing. Um, and this is kind of what I get. I don't get the watered down effect. It's a little bit more in depth. Um, but it's still screaming like juice to me, not nectar. This one I feel like is what VTA should have been called for the mango juice. It's pretty good. I oddly prefer the sparkling. I don't know why. It just saves me a step from adding the WS-23. So where? Yep. Green mango. I don't have anymore. Or no, I do have, but it's in my don't ever use. You will learn from this, you idiot, Ben. Uh, it, the mango's in there, but it's almost like they literally colored it green. Like it's got some weird kind of like pine sol kind of vibe to it. Like it's got pininess. I don't. It's not good. Um, yeah, I don't have any more to say. It's in my do not mix bin, so like, you don't need to know. Save your brain. You don't need that information. It's a waste. Chili mango. I don't think I have anymore. I barely remember anything from it. It was like, I don't remember much spice out of it, but I remember being flavored spicy, not hot spicy, but flavor spicy. Passion fruit and mango is another thing, like the Favora one. This one's good. But the problem with this one is the mangoes doesn't really match with the passion fruit. The mango's a little green. The passion fruit's a little bit more like candied and artificial. Kind of gives me like reddish purple vibes. I don't know, but they just don't seem to match as well. So it's a little bit harder to kind of find a recipe where it fits in and bridge the gap of oddity. But overall, the passion fruit that you get in there is really tasty. It's like 75% passion fruit, 25% mango, at least to my palate. I don't know. But it's okay. But like I said, don't take the easy route, because then if you don't like it, you can't even work with it. Malaysian mango sucks, and that's why I haven't gotten it. Heard a lot of bad things about it. Mango VSO, I don't remember much about. I remember the mango OG was not good. And then, was it a raw or extreme mango that was like pretty good? I think it was the raw. It was very potent. Uh, and it gave me a nice like yellow orange mango, juicy. Uh, Probably 75% like real, and then like 25% artificial. But the OG was way too weak in flavor. I need a new coil. I'm gonna end it because it's at 69%. And what's next? We'll get over the duas soon. I feel like I skipped one. I don't think I have right. I might. I don't remember. I don't think I have ultimate. If I did, I didn't like it. Mango mousse, I didn't like. Um, I didn't like it in the originals, in the testing it, and I didn't like it when it came out. There's something wrong with the mousses that just give me this kind of waxy note, kind of cardboardy. The mango in it was good, but the off notes that I get from it, uh, the mousse ruin it. Mango juice, Recca. Um, I don't have it anymore, sadly. I need to get more, but that was the one that was like the closest to nectar. It definitely was a little bit watered down uh, to give it kind of slightly juicy vibe. But that was the one that was like the most nectar Goya to me. So mango pulp is garbage. It has a terrible, like mango. It's like mango pulp if you stomped it with your bare feet in combination with dirty shoes while chewing on pine cones and pine sticks. So they're like falling on to the, you know, it's not good. It's terrible. Get the mango mint, which we'll go over soon if you want. That one's good. Sweet mango TFS, I'll go over it. It wasn't good. I don't remember, but it wasn't good. There was only two good flavors from that line, so don't at me. I'm sorry. That sounds so good. Toasted coconut mango sherbet? Calm down. My brain can't even comprehend that. How's it gonna be sherbet? Calm down. Mango gummy candy was the same thing with the mousse. And so it confused me. It's like, did the mango give me the off note or did the mousse give me an off note? And this one, it gave me like some kind of piney feature. It was like one was dirty and then you use this one to clean it. I didn't enjoy either, unfortunately. Luckily, they have so many good mangoes, it doesn't even matter. That might be it. What? Why is this all the way down here? I think that's it. We'll go to 7 and then we'll stop. Because are we missing tropical mango? Capella? There's the mango raw I mentioned. Oh, well, here's mango man. Oh, I have notes. There's the notes if you want. Yeah, don't smell it. I totally forget. Every time I get a flavor out, I shake, 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 smell. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I've done it. Okay, I just do it, right? And I do it with this flavor every freaking time. Every time I'm just like, like it's like a punch in the face. But it's a great mango with a great natural kind of like mintiness to it. Uh, I think it does have a little bit of WS-23 added to it, but a small amount. It's mostly mint. Uh, I enjoy it. I like it. It takes a. I can't remember. I think it fades. Yeah, I think no, that's a strawberry mint. Sorry, strawberry mint fades. Um, this one does pretty good, holds up, but it needs a couple days to settle. It's a little bit trashy and piney at the start, but then after what I'd say 2-3 days, it's good to go. Now we gotta find that tropical, or is that just tropical gummy? Debating on if I want to switch this coil. So the recipe that I've been doing is super old now. Has to be the 2, right? Yeah. Is this right here? And I don't know if my palate's getting numb to it because I'm up to like 300 mil on it or if the coil's going. And that's my common problem, okay? That's how you know you have a problem. When you run through an entire coil's life, I'm pretty sure it's going. The fun fact about X-Rose coils, if you want to, a little tangent time. So the flavor is here. All right, I gotta watch myself do this. Okay. Then around week 3, if you're lucky, does this. just a little. It keeps going, right? Just keeps going. Then that flavor will stay that way, like just slightly above complete for the rest of its coil life. Like you can just go for eternity. But then it starts around week 4 or 5 when it's gonna go and you've already lost the flavor. It starts getting harsh. And I'm starting to get that every now and then. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? I think we're done. Oh, we still need that tropic. I'm about to just search. We're at 35. There's no way I have flavors down here. No way. I don't have any relatively new mangoes besides the Wonder flavors. And then I think there's a tropical. We'll find out. I thought Capella did. It might be tropical gummy I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking of that, and I passed it. So this is the other one. So unlike their candied one, this one is bad. It's got a distinct kind of pine note to it, or cleaning note that ruins the whole freaking flavor. Don't sit here and offend me and my tropic people. It's not true. I'm not from the tropics, but just go with it. My tropic people, by calling this piece of crap tropic, it's crap. Okay, terrible flavor. I don't care. What are the reviews? Was I right? Was I right? 5 people agree with me. I would give it a 2. Because I think, maybe at like super low percentages, maybe at super high percentages, I did it at 3, 4, and 5. I mean, how many more chances can you give? It's like, if a TPA Capella failsafe is 3, 4, 5. If you are having problems at any of those percentage of paper, any of those percentages of flavor, not talking to you, pineapple TPA, you stay over there, okay? Besides those two, it's always, 3, 4, 5 TPA cap, maybe even Flavor West, yeah. But this is not a good flavor. Do not get it. Go with the candied and the sweet. And yeah, you're welcome. I don't know. I hope you're welcome. I don't know. Am I missing one from Cap, or is that the pineapples where they have additional pineapples? I think it's the additional pineapple. Oh no, I was right. I didn't get the V2, and then the OG. I don't think you can get that anymore. All right, time to make. Is Fiddy here? Has Fiddy even chatted the entire time? I have flavors that he sent to me and he didn't even come. It's a shame. Thumbs down in chat for Fiddy right now. I hope I never get that way to the point where I'm like, hey chat, what's up? I would hate life. Like, damn it, chat. Hey chat. X1 in chat if you like tacos. Yeah, I don't think he might have gotten busy. It's alright. He can watch a replay. We can talk crap about him. So Fiddy sent 6 terrible flavors to me, and we're gonna go over them. First one, mango. Medicine. No, I'm kidding. So the worst one, he sent me, what is it? 4 Dumays. Thank you, Fiddy. No joke. Just saying, Fiddy. Like, thank you. He sent 4 Dumays, 1 flavors with a Z and no O, and then 1 MF, 1 medicine flower. So let me look up my notes. I'll rank them. Why don't I rank them? So let me go with the worst one first. Let's just piss off people from the start. All right, 2 people. I gotta add it to my stash, but I know I don't have it that long. All right. So Dume has been notorious for being known to having some of the, if not the best mangoes. And I was like, hey, I like mangoes. Okay. If mangoes weren't so sticky, I'd be eating them all the time. But the problem is, they're not mobile. Tacos are. You're welcome. So Luzon mango. A ripe greenish mango, full body, very juicy. Gives me a nice orangish red hue, but there is a distinctive kind of tomato. Yeah, you heard that. Tomato off note. Now, I don't know what Fiddy was doing when he was transferring his flavors. Was he eating French fries? Was he making some marinara? I don't know. But this is an off note that will come back. It's the return of the tomato. That was a terrible impression, but if you know Return of the Mac, replace the Mac with the tomato and think that in your head. It's kind of funny to me. You got to speed up the tomato part. You got Return of the Tomato, you know. But yeah, it's I don't know what the heck. It's giving me kind of like a balsamic kind of tomato off note, which I don't know. It seems like it's supposed to be there. It doesn't seem like, you know, he was using, Hertz. What do they call that? I don't even know. I don't like ketchup. I like tomatoes. I don't like ketchup. Too sweet. But yeah, this is Lozon tomato mango. Honestly, if we're talking about tomatoes, though, it's the best tomato you can get. So, like, there's not many tomatoes out there. But if you were to get a tomato, I would recommend this one. I don't know how you're going to do it. I did it at, 1 and 3? Yeah, 1 and 3. At 1, I was like, I thought I made a mistake. You get what I'm saying? I thought I was the problem. So I knew I was going to, I had the other one to look at, the 3. And no, once I got to the 3, I realized I was not the problem. They were making some tomato sauce over there. Honestly, I mean, after your palate is kind of shocked and confused, like what is going on, like looking for the ketchup packets, or whatever, you're like, like, I've had worse. Now I don't know if that's like that I've been so palate beat down trying some god awful flavors, for so many years, but I mean, there's tomato in there. I'm pretty sure Fiddy's gonna be like, "You crazy, man? You crazy? There ain't no tomato. It tastes like tomatoes, not like full on. Like I'm not saying it's like I've been into a tomato. It's like imagine you had a little bit of, like you mushed up a tomato and took a chunk of a really good, a mango and like scooped it into the mush. So you're getting most mango, but then at the tail end you get the tomato. It confused me. So that was my worst one. Another let's see, where would it go? Another one. I'm gonna piss off people. Now, I know a lot of people recommended this one to me. But for some reason, that same off note, that it's not even like, all right, so I want y'all to understand what I'm tasting. I'm making ketchup jokes, but without a doubt, this is not ketchup. It's specifically sliced tomatoes with like some kind of balsamic glaze on it. I don't know. I don't eat that. Okay, so it's not like I have some fucking charkatuka dookie board chilling with some balsamic and feta, and I eat feta, not within the last like 18 hours, so don't at me. I don't get any feta in here. But the yellow mango has that tomato note, the balsamic tomato note. It's more mild than the Luzon, which gives it, a little bit more of an advantage. It's very sweet. So this one still sweet, but the balsamic is still kind of there with the tomato. It's not like ketchupy. They're like split down the middle. It is these two were very confusing to me, and like y'all, I switched my bottles. I was like, maybe it's my bottles. Like I don't know how, but maybe my bottles were like tainted. No, it wasn't the bottles. I tried cheap VG that I got as emergency long, long ago. It was worse without the good VG, which makes sense. I mean, worse, there wasn't as much flavor. The flavor was still balsamic tomatoes. But yeah, this one's yellow. So it's yellow balsamic tomatoes, mango. Maybe mango salsa. You're welcome. That's what you can do. Okay, you can make your DIY mango salsa with these two, and yeah, so that they're garbage. At least for my palate, don't get offended. You do maize. Trying to page y'all. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't care. I gotta figure out how to spell this one. Oh, it's the jam. Pump up the jam, pump it up, get it going. All right, flavors. All right, so flavors, mango jam. This one is like a child that you believe in, that is really nice and sweet, but they're a failure. Okay, now I'll explain. The flavor that you get out of it is tasty, it's delicious, but it's tantric. You want more. Finish up, Big Daddy. Okay? No, it's I want more. So I did this one at 3 and 5. Okay? And at 5 you get a little bit more out of it, but you just want more flavor. Um it's a great natural uh, jammy mango, but you just can't get enough out of it. Also, the jammy is very light. You have to think about it while looking at a picture of mango jam. And it's just disappointing because behind, you know, that lack of flavor, I like it. I like it. It's this flavor is the equivalent of my audio. You get it now? Welcome to Denoted, the mango jam by Favores of the DIY YouTube realm. Hello. You gotta push me to 10%, but I'm not gonna give it to you. But yeah, it's good. And that's why I would rank it fifth or fourth? What am I at? Fourth. Uh, I like the flavor. There's no tomatoes. There's no balsamic. The jam is too light, but I still like the mango flavor that comes out of it. It's almost kind of like imagine like a apricot to a peach. Apricot has a little bit more spices to it. You know what I mean? This one has a little bit more spices behind the mango, making you think the jam, but the jammy texture, the jammy sensation is kind of light. Now let's get into the good ones. Well, first we have kind of mid. Yeah, like 3.5 stars is where I would put it, around there. So this one's good. It's a little mild on the flavor. Um, you get a natural, almost floral mango. It's like green peelish kind of notes to it. Very natural. The problem with it is it's like very natural, but like I guess I've only had the mangoes that have been chosen to me. I've never taken it off a tree or a vine or uh, uh, anything beyond some at Safeway. You get what I'm saying? You know. So I don't know, like like a normal one, but typically they're sweet. This one's kind of neutral. It's not as sweet as you would think a mango would be. The flavor you get out of it is a natural kind of ripe, yellow mango, but not sweet. So it's a little bit kind of confusing, but then also that might make it easier to work with. Um, I thought the body was good, but I just thought the flavor overall was kind of lacking. It just wasn't. I just think overall, like it's a decent flavor, but it's not a good mango. Does that make sense? Like I don't know. It's kind of like a floral, natural, grassy mango. I wasn't wowed by it, but I also could tell like this wasn't the best way to be introduced to medicine flower. Does that make sense? I also felt like, give him mango. Are you sure he's gonna like it? I feel like this was like, like their 257th option of flavors. you know, like you would mention 257 of their flavors before you would mention their mango. I think something similar to he said about their guava. I think something like that. Like it's just surprisingly not a good mango. It's boring and kind of lacking on flavor. I did 0.5 and 1%. Maybe I did too low if the average is 1.5, but that's what I did, and I just figured zero point 0.5 would be a good starting point, and I thought 1% would be pushing it. Maybe I should push it more. Uh, Now we're up to the big two. So the next one I kind of like. Most of these ones that Fiddy got to me, I'm very grateful that he sent to me, because if I spent my money on these, I would have been very upset. So thank you, Fiddy, that you have helped me realize I don't need to email China, uh, except for one. I need to email them for, which it wasn't anyone that anyone told me to get. They all said yellow. What? No, I don't have that one. Dude, there it is. Sour mango. So this one, no tomatoes. Okay, there's no tomatoes. All right, you happy? You're excited. You're gonna be, oh my god, a tomato flavor that he likes. I don't really like this flavor. So like, I think Favora sour apple. Now take everything good about sour apple by Favora. Think that. Take that away. And now you got sour mango Dume. Just kidding. It's not that bad, but it's not good. Um, the only reason medicine flower was third is because it doesn't really taste like a mango to me. This tastes like a decent mango. It's slightly green, but very weak. I did it again 3 and 5, I think, for this one. Yep, 3 and 5. And it was just, it wasn't like flavors, how it was like me wanting more. This one was just kind of like, yeah, I'm okay with none. You know? Um, it was a slightly greenish mango with a little bit of like yellow sourness to it. And then it gave me a little bit of pine notes. And then was weak. And then the pine notes kind of messed with the green notes. I guess that might have been why I kind of got a green mango out of it, but it's definitely kind of yellow. But then the sour note, I feel like was just off notes that I was getting like the pine or something like that. I didn't enjoy it. But the only reason it made it up here is because flavors was weak. Medicine flower didn't taste like a mango, and the rest was tomatoes. But let's get into one of the best mangoes, I think, out there. Mango. Mango. By the way, have I missed the mango? I don't think I missed the mango. I mean, that have. Now we gotta find it right here. Now I don't know who told me to get which mango. I'm pretty sure it was the yellow mango. I can find out. It's whatever the number one mango was on Noted. This one's it's so damn good. So I think island mango, but better. It's juicier, sweeter. It's more out and like just dominant per se, or like what flamboyant? I don't know, boisterous. It's got really good body. I think this is the 3 and 5 as well. No, this was the 1 and 3. I did this one 1 and 3. One was just fine. 3 was like being slapped in the face with a mango, and not in a bad way. It was absolutely delicious. This was the one that I truly enjoyed out of the whole bunch. Luckily, I believe it's the one that he gave me the most of. Yeah, well, no, they're all the same except medicine flower. Shocker. He couldn't take out another mortgage to give me that one. Um, but yeah, and thank you for not sending me more of the Luzon, or maybe it leaked. Maybe that's why. Maybe there was some kind of oxidation. I don't know. Maybe that's why some of them were bad. But sweet mango is great. It's a yellow mango. It's delicious, sweet. It's like the fine line of artificial, but then also natural. I highly recommend you get this flavor and get extra for me while you're at it. Or tell me where you got it. Because these ones, I think you got to email a guy, and then he has to send out a physical letter to someone. And this goes to a 12-year-old Chinese boy who hikes it up, I think 12 mountains, and hands it to some guy. And then that guy makes it from the tears of people eating mangoes. And so that's why it takes forever, and it's kind of pricey. I mean, it makes you wonder why that one's that cheap if they're going over 12 mountains, but then medicine flower is expensive. It makes no sense, but it's all right. I think that's it. I don't know if there's another mango that I missed. I feel like there is, but I went all the way to like 35 recipes. Let's continue. Nice seeing you. Always nice seeing you, man. Feel free to watch the replay anytime and leave your comments, man. You don't always have to join live. That's life, you know? Shit, I wasn't even feeling it today. I was like, man, I just kind of want to do nothing. Are we ever going to get there? All right. Yeah. All right. How does dark theme look? I'm going to ask chat. Theme. I'm just curious though, like what is better on the eyes? Um, I don't have sexy rec. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's so weird not seeing the green. Like you can't see anything. Oh my god, it's 50-50. Feel like lights I feel like light's better for streaming, but dark is better for like when you're using your phone or your computer, you know? Do you prefer dark theme while watching live or light? I worded that terribly. I wish I could edit it. I meant in ELR. Anyways, I don't have that one. I have there's like four. I have the ripe, right? We talked about it and I already forgot. It's the ripe, right? Oh, I wanted the fizzy. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, right. Yeah. I've always had an issue with this freaking flavor. Every single time I've either financially been available or I just was ordering or there was a sale or yada yada yada. It was always out of stock or financially I couldn't get it. I do have the sparkling. I do have the ripe. I have about 20, 30 of their flavors. I want this one. I want this one for this reason. Look at this. When I see this, like just let me bring it out so it makes sense. Like when I see this, like no reviews, nothing down here. One person made, well, a couple of people made a recipe with it. They all use cactus as a juicifier. You know what I mean? Like that flavor I want because there's no notes, there's no ratings, there's no recipes. There's no way to know anything about this flavor. And that makes me annoyed. It's way better with light. I think visually. Rec is good. They're so the thing about Recca is if you like disposables, they're one of the companies that are often in a lot of them. Now I wouldn't say go immediately and go head to toe, just get every Recca you can get. No, of course not. Um, but they are great when you do get the right ones. But I mean, isn't that everything? So let's see. I'm just gonna skim through because you know me, I have the weird ones, but I feel like around 12 should be good. Mango cap, Indian special double concentrate. I do. Boom, told you. So I have noticed this one's supposed to be double concentrated, and um it is at first, but once you hit the fade, which for me, both the mangoes kind of fade around 2 weeks, you know, um, you're at the same point. Um, so like ah, also the percentages they don't match the double concentrate label. Like you still can do this up to 3%. I tested it, single flavor tested at 1 and 3, and then I've made it in recipes uh, at 2, and then in session. Oh, well, that was the flavor test. Uh, oh, I'm the only one. There you go. Um, so yeah, it's a little bit full of it, you know what I mean? Cause like the OG one, I think is like 2 to 4, right? Off the top of my head. So the fact that this one's already at 2%, like the flavor is definitely double concentrate. Does that make sense? But it doesn't match the percentage. It just doesn't. But when you get it to the same percentage that you use the OG one at, you're getting more flavor. So take it as you is. I guess it's double concentrate when you use the same amount. For me, double concentrate is like if I use it 3 in the OG, this one should be 1.5. But I guess that's not it. It just means more flavor. What you got? All right, more people prefer the light so far. Octane mango. Nope. Oh yeah, do I need to make? Don't worry, we're ending soon. I'm just chilling. That's me. Um, uh, did I make next week? Yeah, I did. Look at these guys. Did I make it bigger? Look at these guys. They're drinking their prune juice. You know what I mean? It's a play on words because you need it to poop, and they're old, so they want to poop. You know. But look at it. It's kind of funny because they're on a farm, so they got animals. They got sheep here, but they're animals. You get it? It's hilarious. Anyways, that is coming up next Wednesday. That's gonna be a hard episode. I don't think a lot of people are gonna be able to play. Just for the simple fact, I'm pretty sure they don't have. What is there? One plum? I think I got it too. I'd be so mad if I had this damn plum. Probably do. Because I think we had a plum coming up. I don't have that. Oh, yeah, I do have some plums. Yeah, so there is some plums you can get. Jacote's okay. That's one I got. Smoked plum Innerware is alright. Uh, Innerware does plums the best out of my experiences. And I think I didn't like VTA, uh, and I didn't like SSA, but Jacote was alright. I'm probably saying that so wrong. What is it? Is it Jacote? Jacota? Jacote? Jacote? I don't know. Don't give me no confusing words. Oh, and Japanese plum. I think I have this. I'm not gonna hit add to stash, but I'm pretty sure because I have several flavors that are labeled Japanese. Um, one from Reka. I think that one's the. I think theirs is the not the cactus, but I think it's Japanese aloe vera. Don't quote me, but I think that's the one from them. I have too many. Um, to the point where I can't keep track. It's just kind of off memory. Let's go back. I think that's it. Just gonna verify because I have a feeling, and I was right because the DC was there, but I have a feeling, there's ones that might have been missed. Yeah, like Mango Bliss, I almost got, but that's the wrong label. Yeah, I look. Haha. Yeah, I got it right. Huh. I didn't know Kim Novatic made one. I would have gotten that one. That's gotta be it. Let's do 11 for good luck and call it. That's it. Honestly, oh my god. How was that missed? I probably thought it was Inawera. Holy crap. This is one of my favorite mangoes. We we literally almost ended the show. I missed. I told you. I told you. What I tell you. Go with your intuition. don't forget to, I hate to bring it up, but right now, sneak it in. If you're watching, don't forget tomorrow's is Mother's Day. So make sure to either call your mom or appreciate your mom. All right? Because not everyone has theirs, not everyone had theirs. So make sure you do it, okay? But yeah, shisha mango after everyone's gone. Shisha mango is the best green mango, period. I don't care what anyone says, it's the best green mango. Okay? When I want a green mango, I say, hey, what up, Australia? Give me a green mango. And they say, hey, we got one. It's shisha. I was like, oh, I thought the Poland's did that. No, we do it too sometimes. We're confused. And that's what happens. And it's a great green mango, natural. It's you might not like it. You bump it up above 2.5 to 3% or above that range, you can get a little piney. It's a little piney. But in the 1 to 2% range, in adjacent to a very bright mango, you have an overall great mango. You have the funkiness, you have the greenness, you have the sweetness, you have the juiciness. So it's very great at being an additive. It's a shame that to go. Now I know mango jam. That's flavors. That's a different company. Yeah, right. What was VTA's new name? Is it Flavors? They did have a mango jam. So there's two places you can get Reka. The closest for you would be Canada at DIY e-juice. The cheapest place for everyone else would be, and maybe even you, would be Noms. Noms has them. Also, I think, thank you, Ronald. Look at you just popping out like impact, motherfucker, and then disappear. No, Brett, you're too late. You're too late. It's okay. It's okay. If you ain't first, you're last. Or wait, I was distracted. I totally, I forgot. Oh yeah, Rekka. No, I don't even remember what I was gonna do with that. Yeah, DIY, I think got him. That might be the cheapest. Cheapest for Americans. Can't think what's going on with the brain, bro. I hate this lineup. No, there is no Rekka. There was Rekka. Brain Force. I always forget about it. Oh, they're from Germany. But it's, oh, these are jungle flavors. They always do this to get me my hopes up. That's pretty cool. So now flavor concentrate. There is Rekka here. I swore. The flavor print is AKA TPA, FA, TFA, signature, DIY print. When were they called FA? I guess they were called FA before FA. Alright, let's search Rekka. I remember they had Rekka on here. Nope, no more Rekka. Noms has it, so Noms would be the cheapest. But you would have to go through loops unless you're in the UK, and they don't have Rekka. Huh. Alright, then you gotta go to, where are you? This jungle, there you are. Then you gotta go here, and you give a little searchy search. And oh my god, where did Rekka go? Well, it looks like you're SOL. Now you're gonna search Rekka flavor concentrates. Go to their main website. And let's just go for cool and minty because that's one of the things they do best. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I'm happy right now. Oh my god, they got winter violet. Alright guys, this is why I went broke. Don't get excited. Okay? It's okay. We already got a bunch of flavors. You know, but they do have colored flavors. Red, blue, and green. Oh my god, that was green. And then they have melon. They got sparkling honeydew. That's not honeydew, but whatever. Okay, let's click on some. I would. It's add to the cart. Okay, so we have to talk to people. I don't like talking to people, man. All right. Okay. We can try Australia. Wait, they got Dumay here. What happened? No, I'm not following you to a new website. Okay, buddy. Okay, so yeah, this is not good. In my opinion, this is kind of for a company, this is the start of an like triple O. But I think triple O would be okay. Fancy purple mango? Where am I? Add to the motherfucking cart. Yeah, so it looks like these are inquiries. You see how there's no price? But it does say free ship. This is from Rekka? Why does this say directly from Rekka? Someone with money tried to... Can someone with money use a throwaway account? Huh. Let's see coffee. Did they have weird coffee? Chrysanthemum. Peach tea, mocha, milk tea, ice blended. Get the out. Texas smoothies. What does that even mean, bro? What the heck is a Texas smoothie? Clicky. You don't even tell. It's just blended. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. Let's do confectionery. See, I like that they do the things that people don't do. You know what I mean? That's why I like Rekka. Anyone can do a normal mint candy. But Rekka's like, nah, we'll do like 4 or 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Like, nah, we don't play. How many alcohol flavors? They have specific ones? They have Dom Perignon, gin lemon. They have a preset cocktails? Wow, this is fantastic to know that I can look at flavors I can never get. Yay. Anyways, what's chat? Alright, so we'll keep it. Darren says, hey, I effed up a recipe with too much WS-23 and Polar Blast trying to make a pod recipe for a friend. It's too harsh. How can I calm it down before throwing it in garbage? So you can, if you have TPA Smooth, that could tone it down. Sometimes adding a little bit of toasted marshmallow can tone it down. Any kind of EM can kind of tone it down. The easy route is you take that recipe you already made, go to EOR, and you add a 30 ml of the same recipe, and then add it to the recipe that is too much WS-23, and that will soften it up with the same amount of flavoring, just without the WS-23. And then you have to as punishment. You have to. The best way to learn is to hate. That makes no sense. Do not take that advice. That is awful. But in this realm, it's kind of true. Because you learn what didn't work. And as you go through it, you figure out a plan. You figure out a solution. You figure out the adjustment. But yeah, just add to it the same recipe with no WS-23. That way you don't have to throw it away. If, or you could just be lazy and add VGPG, but to not change the recipe whatsoever except tone it down. Yeah. Yeah, you missed the whole freaking show, Fitty. I'm done. And all the flavors I didn't like. And you're going to have to go back and watch it. That's your fault. Eddie doesn't do timestamps till Sunday or Monday. And I'll never force him to do it at any time. He does it whenever the heck he wants. So you're going to have to watch a whole hour and a half of me. And you're going to have to see. I almost forgot Shisha Mango, though. That was funny. Actually, you might want to watch the whole thing. I was kind of funny today. I'm messing with you, Fitty. I understand. Don't worry. I mean, that's the best way to hopefully not throw it away. You sent 4 Dumais. You sent medicine flower. You sent mango jam flavors. The Dumais that you sent were tomato, sour mango, and sweet mango. Oh, I mean, Luzon mango, sour mango, yellow mango, and sweet mango. And I only liked sweet mango. Spoiler. Yeah, I had some good lines, though. Some good lines, I must say. Pretty proud of myself. I don't remember any of them, but I'm pretty sure I said them. Recently, I just said the best way to learn is hate, which is, let's face it, that's absurd. But it is true. You learn what you did wrong. You learn how to fix it. You learn the adjustments you need. I'm not saying the whole thing, but you gotta go. You gotta sit through a little loop, a little drive, somewhere you have to be forced to. I didn't like any of them except sweet mango. Sour mango was okay. Mango jam I liked, but the flavor was weak. Mango medicine flower was good, but it didn't really speak mango to me. Zon mango and yellow mango give me a balsamic tomato off note. You gotta watch, it's actually fantastic. And then sweet mango is amazing. I don't know what you were eating. You gotta watch it again. It was funny. You were making salad while you did these or something. Something happened. And sweet mango is definitely the best one. It's so, even the smell. It just smells like a nice, like you know when you smell like mango nectar, it smells like that. But then I said on the stream, I believe 3 and 5. I did so. I think sweet or yellow says 1% on ER, and I did 1 and 3 for that one, and then the others say 3%, and I did 3 and 5. Yep. Yellow mango gives me that dude. I don't want to ruin this flavor for you, man. It tastes like tomatoes are in there, man. I swear. There's some. Just think tomato. Go get your bottle and smell it and think tomatoes. Okay? Just trust me. Unless you don't want to ruin the flavor. But yeah, it's in there. But beyond the tomatoes, it's a good mango. It's not like an awful mango. It's just like, what the is a tomato doing in the room? Not EOR. EOR said it. I did them off EOR. I even get mango off the smell. Distinctive. It's like a off note. Like I can smell it on my hands now. Uh, or did I do 1 and 3? Not there. 2 of them I did at 1 and 3, and then I think I did one higher. Was it the sour mango? Or maybe I'm thinking of flavors. Yeah, I did 1 and 3. Sorry, I got them confused. I did the Dew Maze 1 to 3. The Mango Jam, I did 3 and 5. And then Mango Medicine Flower, I know for sure I did 0.5 and 1%. And where's the other one? Oh, and Sweet Mango, I did in like, I did it in a lot, okay? Don't worry about the Sweet Mango. I did 1%. But even then, the medicine, they were all better at higher percentages, except the off notes. The Mango Jam I did at several percent. I think I did it all the way, I think just the 5, but it's good. I like it. It's just very weak. Yeah, I'm about to head out. I just had to check to see, and we got that. Almost 2. We got that coming up, and I don't have to make anything for it, so that's fun. So I can just get off and get work done. Um, boom. Have a great day, Darren. Yeah, give that a try. Eyes is not them though. Eyes is different. But we'll see. I haven't mixed them in recipes. That's the big test. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here because I got a lot to do. So Wednesday they're doing plums. So make sure to bring your plum juice and your diapers. Okay. And then I don't even know what we're doing next week. Is it cakes? Is it cakes? Yeah, it's cakes. It's cakes. Hopefully Linda's there. Which means I'm gonna be muted a lot. But that will be next week, May 17th at 12. And then of course plums will be Wednesday 8:30. I really like this picture. But yeah, if you liked what you saw, you can check us out, or well, support me at Discord. I mean, whatever. Go to Patreon if you want. It's pinned everywhere. If you want to support us and find out all the update stuff, you can go here to Facebook, or you can go here to Discord, which is always fun. There's a bunch of things you can do here, as well as it has the events. So you can see what's upcoming, as well as you can, like, talk to people like, hey, what's up, humans? Look at me. Talk. Have fun. So you can go and join us on Discord or Facebook. We just got 200 followers here, which is freaking awesome. And then don't forget to join the it's free to join. You don't have to worry about it. Um, but it's not a contest, but with the raffle. But it's free to join. It's amazing and it's toffee. So don't forget to join that. Put your submissions in for May. And I think that's it. We'll just get the music going. And then, yeah, I'll see you next week. What the heck is going on with my phone? Blowing up. Oh, I got a good comment card. Yeah. Heck yeah. Anyways, keep working hard. Yeah, work's crazy, man. Can I vent before I go? I'm gonna play some music, so I apologize if it annoys you. But I want to hear music. I'm gonna turn it down though, just a little bit. Don't worry, Buster's not here. Music is always zigzag. Please let me know if the music is shit, like quality wise. And then I'll pause it. But man, oh man, so I work at like a retirement home, as y'all know, but I work at like a place like their version of Starbucks. You know what I mean? Starbucks has a bunch of workers, right? We're in a small place about the size of this room, okay? All right, 2 people prepare the food. I mean, 2 people included me. So one other person, she prepares the food, she makes the food. And while she's prepping, I'm making the food for the residents, and I take orders. I remember I remember probably now around 300 residents' names, and typically what they order if they get the same thing every time. So like, I'm good at what I do, but I've taken this job, this little throwaway spot that used to be 10 people would come in a day, or a day sometimes. Now we're doing like 100 every day. So it's gotten busy, and I'm really proud of that shit. Because they thought this was just a throwaway, but we're getting to the point we need a 3rd person. We're too fast. There's not enough space. You know what I mean? So keep doing y'all. You know what I mean? Keep working hard out there. I want to take a nap, but I'm gonna get to cleaning, get to going. Anyways, don't forget Mother's Day tomorrow. I know it's a toughie sub, tough, don't hurt me, but don't forget to call your mom or appreciate your mom, as I told you. Okay? You know, like I said, not everyone has them, not everyone had them, so make sure. Okay? Don't forget. Besides that, let's stay on an optimistic note. I'll take a steak since it depends upon what steak. It better be ribeye, bone in or bone out. It don't matter. But ribeye, gotta go ribeye. Don't bring your New York strip up in here. I don't want muscle. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. I'll see you Wednesday with Sam and Linda for plums, and then I'll see you next week for cakes, hopefully with Linda. Y'all have a great day. Yeah, and I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. Appreciate y'all.